This is NOScast here. Episode what?
Episode 1. It's the reboot.
It's the reboot
New
of
season.
NOScast. New season, exactly. No,
Yeah.
new season. New season.
Fortnite Chapter 3.
Sure, we'll go with that too. So, anyway, we're gonna start with how's everybody's day going?
Oh, it's going good. My end.
Noble on your end.
Fucked up, dude.
You what, dudes?
What?
You what to
Exact.
dudes?
Huh.
Dude, I got my coworkers to there was this pack of gummy worms sitting in my black leather car for the past day. What, 80 plus? Windows up. Anyways, I look at them at break and I'm like, these look good, and I grab them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just fall low. I'm not talking fall, I'm talking slow. Threw out the bag and are no longer gummy worms.
Yeah.
I paid
You
my
got
coworker.
some molten gummy contraption.
Molten
He
gummy.
was just squeegeeing them out the corner of the bag the whole, as he was eating them. It was such a mess, dude. And I was like, that's exactly why I didn't want to do it.
Okay, so we're gonna go off track for a second. Okay, we're gonna talk about video games. The first topic is video games. So, who's excited for what video game this year?
What? I don't think I'm really excited for much. I mean, I know everybody's excited for GTA, but my brother's getting it, so I'll try it maybe. But yeah, I'm not really excited for much of it.
Okay.
That's my next big game.
GTA. So we're all agreeing on GTA. GTA 6. Cause that's what I'm waiting for. The new Modern Warfare 4 trailer just came out, but I don't know. It's Call of Duty, so I'm not really expecting much. Nor at all. So what? Okay, now what
Here's my question
expectations?
to you.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I think you're already about to dive into it. But you said Call of Duty's coming out, right?
Yes.
Right. Have you seen anything? I haven't, but I'm just asking you, have you seen any gameplay of it?
There's no gameplay. It's
No,
this is their part of their cycle, their yearly hype cycle
Yes.
that they do every single year.
Yes.
It's just the trailer.
Yes.
Last year we saw gameplay before the trailer because it was leaked.
Yes.
Well,
yes. That's
trailer.
true.
I guess what's it? It's a Modern Warfare 4.
Yes.
You said?
Yeah.
Yes. It's based in Korea.
Okay, you were just talking about games or what, dying.
Well,
was that last podcast or just on stream?
The discussion?
Discussion. It wasn't a podcast. It was a discussion. And that's what I believe. That's my opinion. That's not a fact. That's an opinion of I think games
Right.
are dying.
No. So knowing history, thinking about history in cycles of how the games have progressed, what do you expect out of this Modern Warfare? What do you think is going to happen? Be real.
I think it's going to be the same.
Bringing back skill-based matchmaking officially. They're not going to hide it behind no bullshit, no skill-based matchmaking.
Well, they even said in writing that they're not going back to the Black Ops 7 matchmaking. They're going to do some twists and whatnot.
Yeah.
What that means, who knows? But they're going to do some twists, okay?
You say that every time.
Well, they said that for Black Ops. The Black Ops 7 one was the big fucking shit of matchmaking where the lobbies didn't get disbanded.
It was no skill-based matchmaking.
Quote unquote, no SBMM. Quote unquote.
Okay,
You know
okay. But in what what do you call it? Warzone. Everybody in those eras, everybody was complaining about skill-based matchmaking, and then they started using proxies and VPNs to cheat that.
Right.
Like,
And you
So,
still
like-
can do that though. You still can.
honestly,
It's harder,
I mean, yeah,
but you can.
I think that's where we're going to circle back around to. Is, the Warzone anti-cheat era.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
So Modern Warfare 4.
which is right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So Modern Warfare 4 is supposed to have a new updated engine. Okay, they're supposed to have a new engine for Modern Warfare 4. And who knows what that's going to contain to.
Unreal 6, let's talk about it.
I don't really care. Like I've looked at it. I've like, well, not Unreal
Exactly.
6, but
Yeah.
like, I haven't touched it. But like,
How much
Like, I don't-
better is Unreal 6 and Unreal Engine 5? Like what's
it has
better?
to be a lot Unreal 5. Like Unreal 5, the main issues that people have with Unreal 5 is not that Unreal 5 in itself is bad. If you're a really good developer, you can make really, really good. The problem with Unreal is that it's really easy to make shit look good.
Yeah. So is Unreal Engine 6 going to make it easier to do Unreal Engine, or is it just like
I think what they need to do is learn from how the developers are fucking up in the engine. Because like if you're providing an engine, right, for developers
yes.
to use,
Mhm.
yeah, of course the developers have some on their end that they have to like take care of with in terms of optimization, but there's consistent optimization problem across games. Like they just
Yes.
want to use nanite, they don't want to worry about it. So like the engine provider needs to like provide that stuff while obfuscating some of the back end optimization.
Yeah. And Rock League is going to be on Unreal Engine 6.
Mhm.
That was just announced. And it looks good. It just I don't know what I'm expecting from the difference between Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine 6. Like what how much
I
better
I'm not expecting much. I'm sure they're going to be doing more integration, like like NVIDIA stuff.
for PC users or what like
I'm thinking like because the consoles typically work with AMD, but
AMD,
like
yes.
that might not be a fact like forever. Like don't ever like that's been the relationship basically our whole lives. But like that doesn't mean that's gonna stay that way. And depending on whichever hardware they go with, because a lot of the AMD stuff, AMD typically has a lot of the better support across the board, but NVIDIA has like their direct support, which is different.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm confused. You get what I'm saying?
About what?
Like you said Nvidia in the
I don't know.
PS5 and
I'm a
Xbox.
little lost here. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm saying like there's gonna be doing some built-in NVIDIA stuff and built-in AMD stuff,
Yeah,
but like you're providing for the developers, right? What platforms
exactly.
are the developers publishing onto?
Yes.
Um, and you have the AMD if whatever the next gen consoles are going to be, right? Do we know the specs?
No. I don't
No.
even think but the specs for the new consoles like what are we going to go to 8K finally? Is that going to be a thing? Like
I don't think that's what they're worried about.
so are we talking about Epic not worried about or console people now like
I don't
saying
think
that
that's like a concern is better fidelity. People don't care about better fidelity. It's not. You'd have to go quite a bit better before like anybody's going to care.
exactly. But if the new consoles are gonna do 8K, they're gonna advertise the shit out of it. You get what I'm saying? You know?
Right. I mean, that's definitely a marketing ploy,
You
but
s-
people got to get the.
so is Unreal Engine 6 gonna be able to do 8K? That's the
They already. I don't see any reason why they already can't. Like the engine's not going to stop you from that,
no.
especially nowadays.
Well, like So they got Rocket League on Unreal Engine 6 already, or coming out for Unreal Engine 6. Are they then bring Fortnite into Unreal Engine 6 too?
I'm betting they're putting all their flagships on it.
You know what I mean? Like, but they wouldn't have to restart their games, right? Like, because Fortnite went
Yeah.
from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, and they didn't have to restart shit. So hopefully that's the case too. Because if they have to like bring out a brand new game, there's gonna be anarchy and whatnot. And
Oh,
stuff.
Fortnite too.
Yeah, like if they have to bring a
The
brand, like if they
Fortnite
did
is.
some Overwatch bullshit, there's gonna be anarchy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
And
they
then
didn't
make it
need it
free to play after people pay for it.
exactly. But like at the same time, I don't know. But like video games in general, for me, in my opinion, it's just at a terrible spot. That's just my opinion. That's not fact.
Well, I watched your a couple of your videos today before we got into what like this podcast.
Uh-huh.
That you believe that, but like I don't know what did you say? Like like hope or whatever. Like certain like I don't know.
So like, so I'll okay. That new game that you showed me, Station Meltdown. Okay,
Hmm.
I literally was just playing it before we got on the podcast. Literally was just playing it. I've been playing that bitch all day. All right, I haven't played a game all day
Hold
in
on, hold on, hold on. Let's pause. Let's pause. Where's Noble at?
I don't know. Noble, where you?
Just listening to you guys talk because I don't have. I think I'm just
Come on now, man.
didn't have any input on it. To be honest,
Okay,
pulsed me a little bit.
so now, okay. Actually, I want to
But
switch
continue.
topic. I want to switch topics for a second. Actually,
Oh.
now I want to bring up what you texted me on Facebook, Noble.
Which part?
Do you remember those conversations?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Okay, so you came to me talking about podcasts. Okay, doing it once a
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Okay, now
Which part? Continue though.
so I wanted to be able to talk to you like this so we can get a clear standing on
'Cause there was like 50 different things about
exactly, yes.
but
But I want all of us to be clear on what's going on. And so there's no miscommunication, there's no mix up or anything. Okay. So how I do my podcast is I sit on the mic. I don't play video games or I just sit on the mic basically and we talk. Okay. That's just how I like to do podcasts. Nothing wrong with your way of sitting on the game and doing a
well,
podcast.
here's
Nothing wrong with
here's
it.
the thing I think I realized is you're just I think misconstruing the terminology because like in realistically what I was talking about I guess in your heads is just streams, not a podcast, but like we'd call it a podcast. So it essentially I was saying we should turn one of your just streams, your video like of you playing a game or something with the video of you interacting with viewers into a podcast episode for when they're done
See,
on
that's really close to how like I put my definition of a pod. Like, because really, I said like multiple times, like literally any one of the streams you did where like I'm in the Discord call with you, that's basically the same as our podcast.
exactly.
Well,
Like that's
exactly,
what I'm
yes.
like.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
then where
like,
are you?
see, okay, so where I'm lost, or I don't know if I'm lost, but where I'm don't understand, okay, is I have my
Because like you're
podcast.
already doing it in our head,
Exactly. Well, yeah, when I do the game, that's like what I'm doing. I'm talking to chat and playing the game at the same time. Like I'm already
right?
doing it. But like how I do NOScast, as I don't like to do, I personally don't like to do it that way. Where
Exactly.
No.
you
Okay,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's fine. This is fine because we planned this for it to be like this, and this is how it's designed to be. 100%. I was never. I don't. I mean, I was saying change NOScast. Like I wasn't quite understanding like the whole grasp of the whole situation. But you
That's
can keep
that's why
NOScast
this is happening. That's why this is happening right
as
now.
is.
That's why this is happening.
But like
So we all
maybe
understand.
like here's me just brainstorming like a little bit more out loud. I guess now that we're on the call, like make a new podcast, call it something else. Stream it though. Just parting corp since you already stream games, stream videos and stuff. Uh, maybe
Yeah.
you don't even maybe have to like make another account or make another channel or whatever for it. Just like that's just
Well, how many
first off.
podcasts does somebody need to have? Like
But
you're
hold
talking
on,
about starting to stream soon, right? And
yeah,
like
but hold on.
he's already doing what we both consider as like a podcast with the normal streams anyway.
Pretty
Like
much,
so
yeah.
and he does that on a pretty consistent basis. Um
Yeah.
and like but like I know I agree with you with a lot of what you said because Nos is like came to me and like talked about it. I was like, yeah, like I agree with you, but I have to agree with him because like at the end of the
But
day,
but
he's steering the
I
ship. Like we can give him as much like advice as we want, but like he makes the final decision on everything.
as of NOScast, I want to make that clear. As of NOScast,
Yeah,
okay. As
You
of
lost me a little bit,
okay. So
but let me keep going with this. Hold on.
go for it.
Remember how I was saying? Okay, I didn't really want to like. I'm not going to get too verbal about this because like I think you'll understand why not, and it's not nothing anything bad or anything. It's just like y'all will figure it out as I talk about it. Both of you probably. But anyways, when you're doing okay, how was I trying to how to vaguely word this ish, but still. So when you stream and you do these videos, right? Like your goal overall is to have this is like either is in my head you're trying to make this like right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like a growing side mates like something like a side not a side project like a side hustle that could snowball later on. Hopefully, did I picture frame that right?
sure. Yeah.
You seem
You're
unsure
you're
about that.
you're on the
No, I
right
mean
like
yeah,
you're on
we've
the
talked
right
about
track,
yeah.
but at the same time, I want to do NOScast the way I do NOScast is
No, 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 no.
what
I'm not
how
talking
we're
about Noscast.
okay. What are you talking about then?
I'm just talking about like your like streaming social networking media entire thing. Your
Oh
your your socials.
yeah, what like
You want
Instagram,
that to
Facebook, and
eventually
Twitter?
become like no like your YouTube
Okay,
monetization,
okay,
Twitch maybe, whatever,
yeah,
making money from your videos.
yes, yes, yes,
You want to eventually build that up,
yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. So have and you've been doing this for how long?
He got
Like
monetized what 2 years ago?
Consistently, yes.
consistently
Streaming.
I've been
Like
doing it since 2024. I don't.
two
Am I
years?
wrong on that, Itchy? 2024.
I think because what you started doing it real heavy in 2024, towards the end of 2024, you got monetized. 2025 was your first fully monetized, or is that this year?
2025 was my fully monetized
Yeah,
year. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually. So okay. So I started streaming on this channel in 2023, but I didn't start consistently streaming till literally like the beginning of 2024.
Right, right. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Okay.
But growth wise, like I'm being boom to boom. We've played together since what ROL days, like whatever. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could offer any sort of like device based on what I've seen. Is what you're lacking is uh something not structured, like scheduled, not scheduled as in like your streams, but like your or not scheduled. Maybe scheduled is the wrong word. You need to find a niche.
That's exactly what we've talked about, and that's exactly what he tries to avoid.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like I've kind of like, as I know you've seen and everyone else has seen, like I've kind of been getting away from streaming. I don't stream as much. I've been
Right.
doing regular content and shit. Not saying I don't like to stream. I want to mix up my channel a little
You're
bit.
still streaming. You're still streaming.
Exactly.
Recording those videos is streaming.
Sure, fine if you want to be technical. Yes. All right. But
Right, and then in that sense, you still need to find a niche. I'm not talking about just games. I was like being when I said you need to find a niche. Like I was being in the whole scope. Like, are you gonna what was it? Hold on, what were you doing the other day? You go from just random talks, sitting next to a pool, soaking up the sun, dude, to freaking what were you doing the other day? Hold on, the Omega,
oh yeah, I was
like
doing Omegle.
to
Yeah.
Fortnite streams, to car memes. It's like it's more of like a currently, and not to say this in offense, but like it's so generalized. It's like a boring life vlog. There's nothing. You're just sorting through somebody's life. You're not really uh
Would you
writing.
consider it like something like a Truman Show?
Oh, what show?
Kind
The
of,
Truman
yeah.
Show?
Like, have you ever watched the Truman Show?
Not
Jim
exactly,
Carrey?
no. Not
You never
exactly.
watched Truman Show with Jim Carrey? The
Nah, I
one where
never.
he like grew up his whole life in that like TV show?
Nah, I never watched
You
it.
haven't seen that? That's crazy. You need to watch it.
No, I've seen a lot of Jim Carrey shit, but not that one.
It's pretty decent. I wouldn't say like I'd go out of the way.
I mean, it's a
But
classic for sure. It's not
but
like insane.
but even at the same time though, I got away from that on this gaming channel to make a NOS IRL channel. You get what I'm saying? Doing the same shit, but just on a different channel. Making this channel just gaming and gaming only. You get what I'm saying? Then, as I was talking to Itchy about it like months
See,
ago,
for that
I
gaming channel,
wasn't. I wasn't.
separate
Hmm?
your it doesn't just having separate channels doesn't really separate your base. Is like can't say company. What do you call it? Like a not an icon. Like what does if you represent something? Like that doesn't
A
really right
brand?
now. You just yeah, your branding. It doesn't change your branding whether you swap it from a different channel. It's still your brand, and your brand is what's lacking niche, not what what you have available to you, what you
Mm-hmm.
can and can't do. But like your brand is also what's lacking.
Yeah, it's like the concept of like a product line. Like you can
Yeah.
a single brand can have several product lines.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
which a product line is a collection of products which are related to each other. Otherwise, you could consider that a niche or a niche.
I think it's pronounced niche. I pronounced it
Yeah.
wrong. But what I was trying to say is when I was messaging you on Facebook,
Yes.
is I would be more than like down to help you figure out a niche. It's probably something that you've already done. It's probably more than likely to do with gaming if I had to take a guess.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be crazy adrenaline morphine build every single day. Some days it'll feel like you're. I don't know, like like you're playing Minecraft. Mine, but like you'll hate it. But over time, the amount since it's a niche,
So
should gather a following, which is
Hold on. Let's pause for a second, right? Let's consider for a moment, because Nos just kind of like closed all the doors for his other channels, right? Which is basically each channel had kind of that idea behind it, right?
Yeah.
That you're describing, and he just got away from that. So I think there's two different extremes that we're looking at here. One where he goes on the total extreme of making 1,000 different channels, which that was the path he was basically on. Like he wanted everything to be in its own category. But that like it's such a long road, if especially with the way he does it.
with one person. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not even that. Like my gaming channel was suffering at the moment, like in the
Because he
meantime.
can there's not enough time
Yeah,
to
exactly.
deal with like he has all these different channels.
So like, basically, what I've been doing is converting the IRL shit over to the other channel,
Right.
and like
And there's
like
two
I.
extremes, right?
But at the end of the day,
Like you want to if you want to eventually grow those channels to a point to where you have multiple channels, you're going to have to do at least a little bit of that work. Otherwise, you're going to be just stuck on the one channel. But
exactly.
like but don't focus on a million channels.
No, but like I just and then like I wasn't streaming, like I was just uploading videos, or I was uploading something on the gaming channel, and the IRL channel was struggling then. So it's just like something had to struggle, and now
Mhm.
like at the point now it's just like if I just move everything onto the main channel, nothing's gonna struggle. You get what I'm saying? Because something's gonna be uploaded to the main channel. Some content is gonna be uploaded. You know what I mean?
Correct.
If
That
it's
that sounds like a
IRL,
great idea.
if it's IRL, if it's
That
gaming, whatever the fuck, you know.
all of it go to main channel. I agree. I agree
Exactly.
that.
So what I've been doing is like the Carmi. That was an old ass video, but I
Oh, you're
uploaded.
just re-uploading it.
Well, it was I uploaded to a Facebook message chat. Like it was to a group chat. It was there, and I found it was old and it was like memorable. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna upload it to the fucking YouTube channel." You know what I'm saying?
Memorable.
Did I say that word
Memorable day.
right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know if I said that word right, but like,
No, you said it perfectly.
We're gonna say it like that every time
fuck
from now
y'all,
on.
fuck y'all. But anyway, yeah. So like,
Did you have a
that's
good memorial?
fuck y'all,
Day?
bro. But anyway,
Uh,
but like that's how. And then plus like, even though I might not get that much views, it makes some type of change. If it's like 2-3 cents, it makes some type of money. Not now because
right.
it's just been uploaded, but it made some type of money. But at the same time,
Yeah,
the
it's
chat
something you
like
can rememberable.
shut the fuck up. So at the same time though, people can look back on like my history and shit, like where what I did or whatever the fuck, what I did, or fans of me could see like who I was before YouTube, before I was doing it legitimately. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Okay.
like, you know, you get what I'm saying? It
How
would
much
just
of
it
how
would
much of your stuff that you're doing needs to be monetized? Like right now needs to be monetized.
as in like, cause I like the shorts. I have like four. Like I think I counted it to you, Itchy. I have like
Now,
40 videos.
now, right now, we shouldn't like just say like he's gonna do it, he's gonna not. But like, no, like I think what there's two different extremes, and like what Noble's basically saying is like you should have some specialization, which I had to put into
Consolidate,
context.
specialize,
Huh? You said
consolidation,
yeah,
and specialization. Yeah.
yeah,
Like what type of specialization? Like how would you specialize?
niche.
Oh,
So, okay, let me continue. Nice. On and off. Since, like, all three of us, relatively on and off, since the day it came out, would happily bounce back and forth between Minecraft in some way, shape, or form. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes we play it, then it gets boring, it gets updated, we get back into it, play it for a little bit, yada, yada,
yeah,
yada.
but like That's how
right?
I've always been with Minecraft, though.
Okay, I think hear me out. I think what me and Itchy were talking about, like I know, I it was very vague. Or not vague-ish, but I don't remember our conversation. Maybe it doesn't need to like go into depth. But I remember like we had a short chat about it. But the Blazed and Amazed, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is your shit, not my shit.
Oh shit,
It's your
yeah.
shit.
Like throw that away. Anyways, you're we should if how do I put this? Where was I going? I'm a little buzzed. Sorry.
You were talking about Blaze and Amazed.
Yeah, hold. That
You're
was
talking about the
if
Minecraft map. You were
Yeah,
talking
they were talking
about
about the Minecraft map in the
you're
server.
talking about
yeah
the
Minecraft map
frequency of
group
playing Minecraft.
group group like interaction with viewers scheduled how we were doing that a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was our stuff,
Yes.
right? I
Yes.
Mhm.
think if you did that exact style with us, but on your end, kind of like uh, you hosted it, you would get a lot of community interaction over time building up, like
Yeah, over
small
time.
groups, and then within like a month and a half, probably upwards of like 5 people every single returning people. This is the key point. Returning because they're
Hmm.
expecting something, they can plan for it as people, month and a half, right? Give or take. Because it's
Hmm.
going to take us some time to get it up and running.
Yeah.
4 months in, 20, 25 or so people returning,
Mm-hmm.
give or take. Now, these are returning people, these are guaranteed and not just fall off. And not only are these returning people probably going to be followers to your channel, right? They're going
Maybe
to be
eventually,
viewers,
if they
Maybe
depends on how they
eventually.
found
maybe
this. If not,
eventually.
depends on how they found the
Right,
server.
right, exactly. Anyways, let's just pretend we have a growing base of returning players to the community. Right? We're understanding this, Nosh.
Yes. Yes.
Over time, it gets bigger, right? So that means over time, more people are going to be interested in your product, regardless, just because you're interacting with more people over time. It doesn't matter if it's directly with YouTube. You get to tell more people about your YouTube
Yeah.
exponentially. And then,
Well.
okay, now you've hold on, now you've gotten the word out, right? Now you've got a lot of people watching your YouTube, right? Let's say you have like 30 viewers at once and they're folded, right? Interact, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that going to do to your viewer count? Think about it.
Well. Okay. So.
Hold on. Hold you have 30 viewers, they're holding. What's going to happen is on the YouTube algorithm feed. That's what I want you to get here.
It will boost it.
Right. So what's going to happen? You're going to get. I'm doing the arm roll thing, like to my wall.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
making
Exactly. Yeah.
it's gonna you're gonna get more viewers. So that 30 from the server that have like
Yeah.
you've word of mouth have hard YouTube algorithm tilted your weights in your favor. Right. So now that 30 over
Yeah.
like an hour, that 30 starts off right away.
Uh-huh.
Right. Boom, instant. So now over an hour you have the view just random YouTube views. Now you're up to 160 holding strong. What's going to happen is more views. People see you're playing on Minecraft server. What's going to happen?
They want to go to the Minecraft server.
Boom, more word of mouth. Okay. Now you just how you build that is just a schedule. That's all you got to do. and the more people, the quicker it builds. So like, me and Itchy could definitely, all three of us do this. It could fly, but we'd have to schedule this and hard schedule it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just
So
won't work.
so here's the thing.
But that's a way. That's just a way. But
Okay.
like, say, okay, m- let's throw the Minecraft thing away real quick. Forget that idea. Focusing on you and only you.
Hmm.
If I don't know, like, I mean, Minecraft was like really our big game. What's other big games that you like that you return to?
There's Ark, but like
You
that's
don't play Ark.
but you can make a server on Ark and make some type of shit, you
That's
know?
true. Okay, yeah, you're right. We have to think of server-based games, right? You're right.
There's
But like
there's
at the same time, you could be Call of Duty, like Stone Mountain 64 type. You know,
yeah.
like that's niche. But it's
Like
not necessarily a multiplayer game or a server-based game. But like I Ark. I was
okay.
talking about like solo dolo. You'd probably need help running an Ark server.
Yeah, okay. So like if you're talking about solo dolo, like what Star Wars Fallen Order? Star Wars, that's solo games.
But do you return that to that? Like, has that been out for forever? I don't know. Like, is there like a strong like, following within you for that game?
There is a strong following for that game.
Well,
There
it's not
there
always just about the following. You have to think about how saturated like a given like area is, right? With like content creators doing it and people willing to watch it. Like how popular is it right now? And that
doesn't mean it's gonna be popular in 2 months from
well
now.
that's not what I'm saying. Like the popularity of it right now and then you take that in comparison with like the number of streamers
Right. But like,
doing it.
what I'm saying is, would you also at the same time would you enjoy playing Star Wars whatever once a week with people? Like,
See, that goes back to the thing he just like doesn't want to do. He wants to avoid. He wants to be able to enjoy games like Fortnite, games like Call of Duty, without having
Schedule.
the
Schedule.
overhead of a
okay,
schedule.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that wouldn't quite work. So maybe let's think about like, okay, not does okay, I'm gonna put it in an example I would be doing, right? So like if I started a non gaming stream channel, my non gaming stream channel would be probably fishing. I would get a GoPro and just stream fishing all day. Like three times a week. But only fishing, maybe a little bit of game. But that's it. Two things.
But see, like,
Nothing
but
else.
at the same time, I go off of what I want to do that day or that at that moment. You get what I'm saying?
Nos is a vibes kind of person.
I am not a schedule. I tried to do schedule. I did, and it didn't work out because
If 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 go with the flow was a person, it's Nos. I mean, like
I'm just not a schedule
there's
person.
the dude, and then Nos is the dude's nephew.
If
Same.
I could do a podcast once a month, that's fine. Once a week is no. I can't do a podcast because then that I would be stressed out all the time.
Hold
Like we're
on.
gonna do a podcast
Listen.
this week.
Listen.
If
Listen.
once a month
Listen. Listen.
is
You're getting confused again, buddy. Okay, slow down.
I'm
Let's think
listening.
about it. Okay, how many times do you stream from your phone or your computer in a week?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that shit. Maybe like
Give or take.
3 times a week, maybe. Like depends.
Okay,
Like it
so
3 times a week phone and 2 times a week computer. Like I don't know. Like it depends on the week. Like the
okay.
day.
So more than once a month,
Sure. Yes.
right? I'm confused now on how you don't see.
What's confusing you? What are you
Like, okay,
confused about?
you can only schedule a once a month, right?
I'm talking about podcasts. the streaming
Right.
is a whole different debacle.
Hold on.
I could stream every day if I wanted to. That's not a problem.
Okay.
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 The
Call your stream title a podcast, and that's all you gotta do. And when you start it in one way, same way, that's all we have to do. Start the stream in the same maybe like 30-second intro and call it a podcast and do whatever else for the rest of it. That's it. You could be like podcast. No, this is the not one. Okay, perfect example, right? Close your eyes, imagine. Right, ready?
yeah.
Right, we're sitting in the Minecraft server at the server hub. Right, there's like 15
Mhm.
people in front of us, like right, annoying the shit out of us. Anyways, 5 minutes, like 30 seconds of podcast, whatever, or your stream starts. 30 seconds till you start streaming, right?
Mhm.
On a set day a week, just video, whatever. Anyways, you title your stream NOScast, okay,
Title my
right?
stream
So
Nos
we
Cast.
also talked about this. Like I've talked to him about doing his podcast live like many times.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
oh yeah. Okay, hold on. My bad. Yeah, hold on. I'll confuse him if I say it's NOScast. You're right.
See,
Okay,
okay, here's the thing. So I have one title a year that I do all year for my streams. I have one title a year that I do
yeah,
all year
I
for my
don't think
streams.
I told you before like how a consistent title would make things
But
better.
see, I don't like to do that
okay.
because I
Yeah.
want to be different. I want to be different. I want to do
Exactly, and I
shit.
think that works for you.
I
I
want to
think
do
you can
shit
you
my
do it how
way.
you want it.
Exactly.
So
But
okay.
but
I got
doing like
I got it.
NOScast live is something you could do your NOScast live and I'll be a part of it. Cool. I want to do
Right. No,
NOScast
that's
the
what I
way
was getting to. That's what I was getting to. So okay, but hear me out on this part. We, me and Itchy, we would do, including you, because like really it wouldn't be just me and Itchy, but for one of your streams a week, okay, it'd
why
be gaming,
okay, so why is this keep bringing schedule shit into this shit? Why does that have to be scheduled? You keep
just once a week,
no. Why does that have to be scheduled? Why? Explain
because
to
you
me the
stream
scheduling
more
part.
than once a
Exactly.
week,
I
so
stream more
why
than
not?
once a week.
Well,
But
Noble, aren't you gonna be streaming soon?
Probably.
exactly.
If you, I
But
mean, like, because like I don't think Nos is gonna be convinced to any sort of like specific schedule.
I don't like
But
doing
I'm not
schedules.
even
That's just
saying
me.
a
I don't
schedule. I'm
like to
saying
do a schedule.
I
I don't
know,
because
like
it brings
anything,
stress into my life because I'm like, damn, I gotta do it this week. I gotta do this week.
yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck, I can't do what I want to do. But I get stressed. I like to do shit that I want to do. So if I want to do it that week, fine. But I don't gotta do it the next week, the week after that, the week after that, the week after that. If I want to do it the next week, then I would do it the next week. You get what I'm saying? But I
okay.
want to be up and like maybe he'll do it next week. Maybe he'll do it the week after that. I'm gonna run with the flow. I don't want to be on a
How
schedule.
about
I just don't want to be on
hear
a
me out?
schedule.
Hear me out. Okay, it will be scheduled, but
You
two
could use
possibilities.
you
Come
could
on,
do
come
yours
on. Before
scheduled.
listen, no, listen, listen. It's not even like really. You're not even really like scheduled. Like you're just
Agreeing to
okay,
a time.
agreeing to a time and day.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
I am not prohibited to show up. Okay. If I don't
No,
show
you're
up, I
not
don't show up.
prohibited to show up. You're right. You'd
Exactly.
be welcome.
Exactly. Okay. I'm okay with a time and date. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't but I am not scheduled to show up. If I don't have to, I don't want to. You get what I'm saying? NOScast is
This
my
is a
shit, so I'm
contract.
Noscast what?
What are you freaking out about?
no. Your shit is your shit, Noble, okay? I don't
What are
have
you
to show up
talking?
to your shit.
No.
I'm not.
Okay. So hold on a second. Let's both breathe for a second.
Or we getting
Um.
confused about something.
Well, when if we were to all like three try to together in a video, we basically
What?
like the way Noble was saying
Shut
it.
up.
But like if we were to all three like plan to do something together, we just need to
Exactly.
figure out a time in a day.
Exactly.
If
Yes.
it
Hey,
falls through, we just need to communicate it. Like
no,
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm
yeah.
fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, I am fine. If it's just some stream shit, fine. I'm okay with that. I don't give a fuck. I'm all right. But if it's a podcast, different story. Or a
It technically will
schedule.
be.
If it's a schedule, I'm not okay with that. If I have to show up every fucking week at this time and this date, no. I would want to be. You're allowed to come at this
Noble
time.
in his podcast, because I know Noble wants to like help you with your podcast. He wants to help you with your
Exactly.
stuff.
I'll help
But like I
him
know
with
he's
his
also
shit.
talked about doing his. And like if he starts doing
Hold on.
his and like hold on.
Can I get a scenario out real quick?
Cause
Go for it.
I'm getting confused if we're
Because
talking about
this
stream
might
or we're talking about podcast. Like,
this might help. Yeah, let me scenarioize this. If we did this Minecraft thing, right?
yes,
I don't know anybody's days off.
my
I'm
days
a
off are
just
Thursdays
pretend.
and Fridays.
Doesn't matter.
It might
Doesn't matter,
change in
right?
the future.
It could. We
It
can
could
work.
change. Yeah.
We can work days out
Yeah.
as yeah. Because nobody's yeah. So let's pretend for some odd reason we each have Thursdays off for right now.
Okay.
We on Thursdays each try our best to
Uh huh.
meet for just all get in a Discord chat, play on a server, the Minecraft server, I guess, since is the one we're using in this instance. But it could be art. doesn't- Um, so that way we have a community interaction. So Thursdays, late night community interaction goal, server based streams. That's all we're asking. And then the title of the stream would be whatever we want to call a imaginary made up podcast for the game server. Not our channel. Nothing to do with really us, but for the community.
Right. But I
Wait,
think here's the
what?
way
And
we
then
can do that.
hold on,
Here's a way we
What?
say,
can do
Cause
that.
say
I'm
hold
confused.
on, hold on. Say this Thursdays, right?
Hmm.
Right? We're all like, okay, hey, we need to do
I
next
think you should
Thursday.
slow down and let Nos explain his confusion because if you continue, he's. I don't think.
He can
Let's
Confused,
let you
okay.
understand what he's confused about before you continue.
Okay. So you're gonna stream. You're gonna
right.
stream, Noble, right?
I'm a partake in a
Hold on.
podcast.
Let's take a
You're
quick
gonna
pause a second.
okay. Yep.
We're back. So
Continue.
I'm confused about is you're talking about title. You gonna title the shit the stream how you wanna title it. What that doesn't involve me. I can title it the way I wanna title it as my title. You can
Right. And I think it's coming off to you as like a little bit more pushy than Noble's intending it to be. Um, I think he's just trying to make a suggestion, and like at a certain point he should just respect your he's best, but at a certain point he should just respect like that like you have your idea about what you want to do. Um,
exactly.
but
You can title it the way you want to title it. No, no, I can't say anything because it's your shit. It's your stream. If I want to stream too, I can stream, but I'm gonna title it my title for this year. You get what I'm saying? And then you can take that gameplay or comment or stream and you can put it and mix it up and do all that type of shit. I don't have a problem with that either. You can take my stream, I can send it to you, and you can do some editing, the whole shit.
I
No
wouldn't
problem.
touch your stream at all. I already would have your stream the same way you'd have mine.
Okay, cool. No problem with that either. But I'm saying like I was saying like to see my point of view on stream. You know, like when people do Minecraft streams or videos and they have
yeah,
different
Yeah.
type of
I mean I
Well, I
they
think
don't
have
put that in if you titled your stream the podcast title for that stream.
right you could do how many then like when you do your IRL streams, Nos, right? You don't call them the same thing
no,
as you call your Hakuna
no, I
Matatas
don't.
or your yeah. So basically, what he's just saying is like do a different kind of stream,
I
but it's
guess.
like basically what he's saying is like come on it format
cut-
of one of your other ones, but you call it a different name. It doesn't mean you're not doing the other stuff.
I don't know about that.
Now, being it
What does
framed that way, what do you
Cocoon
think?
stand for?
Huh?
That's just
When you
year.
like do
That was the year 2024. That was 2024, or wasn't it?
okay,
No, so I
what
had
does that
Hakuna
No,
mean?
2025.
I had
Yeah, I
Hakuna
don't remember.
Matata was like 2023, 2024. Okay. And then
Yeah,
I had My Life is My Message for 2025. And then now 2026 is it pink or brown? I'm sticking with that message the whole way through.
yeah. I tried to convince him away. That's
I
like
know, but it's
Is that
whatever.
like the only title ship that you have on that is
that's
episode?
a part of his brand here is actually that is a part of his gimmick.
Yeah, so like I said, I like to be different. I want to be
hmm
different. I don't want the same title 10 years down the line. Each year is a different title, plain and simple. It makes that year different, makes it unique in a way for that
Okay,
year.
you keep your title, whatever. I'm just saying, like, is it pink or brown? And then quote or parentheses partaking in whatever name podcast parentheses like just
That's perfect. I think that's more descriptive than title number.
Wait, wait, what? Okay, so I'm confused again. What do you mean? Like, I have
during the
my
podcast,
title.
just
I
add
have
it
my
to your
title.
title in a way to where when people like just a podcast name, whatever we would glamorously call it, because it would be a group. I wouldn't want to. I could do other stuff. I don't. I could do other stuff. It'd be way more efficient than doing
hmm
this Minecraft. So like doing this Minecraft thing would only benefit me if it other people did it, and it would only make sense benefited for them to do it if it also benefited them. So what I'm saying is, so this stream,
I'm
this
confused, man. I'm so
podcast thing
confused.
wouldn't be a just me thing. I would do other stuff too, and I would partake in this as well, just like you would partake in, just like AD would partake.
See, but Itchy's
So
not a
how we
streamer though.
know, but he probably would if we do it and agreed to it, followed it.
What'd you say I don't do? I wasn't even like listening.
I
He
said
said you're not a
you're
streamer,
not a streamer though. You don't stream like that. You know,
but
you've
he
I
done
wouldn't
mean, not
stream
like
his
that.
you've done
Like,
yeah.
have you
stream.
seen? I've streamed, but like, I don't show my face really.
Well, that's
I've
Right.
made a couple videos where I've showed my face, but those are all taken down.
yeah.
But what I'm saying, okay, is we would have 3 channels promoting one channel, and that one channel would build turn following for all 3 of us equally. And that should grow over time exponentially as long as we each commit to put a little bit into it over time for a very long period of time. And not all 3 of us have to do it at the exact same time every week.
Yeah, yeah, we
The
get this.
part,
We get this. I think because I just brought up to him right about him like if all three doing something together, we just need to agree on a time and a date to do it.
right? That's
Now,
more
what he's saying is he cannot guarantee that he's going to be there every single week. Now, my
right.
proposed
Okay.
solution, which I've said like weeks past, was
Mhm.
that like Nos is not going to be. If this is something that we're all three supporting together, right?
Mhm.
We don't all three have to be there simultaneously.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
hmm
That's all
But
I
like,
want. I just
if
want to
if the
have.
stars align,
Was that unclear? Because I couldn't finish the part on the Thursdays when I was saying we were going to do Thursdays. Let's say Nos didn't want to do it one Thursday. He could just cancel and try to make next week.
hmm
Exactly.
exactly.
And
I
I think
just
all of this.
I just want that freedom of like if I don't have to show up that week, I don't have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Not
Right.
say I'm
Because
never
Right.
gonna show
Right.
up.
That
right.
I mean,
Okay.
we came up with this solution weeks ago.
So
But
Nos.
the reason why I wanted this talk to happen so we're all on the same page. That's all.
Yeah.
That makes
Just
sense.
just so
It
we're all
makes
on the
sense.
same page. Okay.
But like,
The
okay,
only
here's
thing that I'm confused about is the title
hmm?
shit. Okay. I'm confused about this shit.
Otherwise you're on board ish. Is that what you're saying, or
I'm
like?
on board with the stream. I'm just confused about the title.
So the title, it's literally just like explaining like you're partaking in the podcast, and literally all the podcast will be is just probably like a 45-second intro of like, hey, this is fucking controller 86. We got NOS today. We got it today. What's up? Come find us. This is what we're doing today in the server. You want to say hi, cool. If not,
Okay.
we're gonna work. Not work.
Okay. So, all right. Now,
And then we just
this
casually play as we normally play.
hold on.
Okay.
If we're gonna do this, you cannot quit, Noble. That's all. Like that's the one shit. If we are going to do this, Noble, and if I'm going to put energy into this,
Oh, don't stress.
you cannot
I'm
quit.
low cortisol, man.
No. You have to say it. I'm not gonna quit this shit. I want to hear it out of your voice that you're gonna go 1,000% into what you're
Yeah,
about
I
to do.
don't want. But you haven't looked at the website, have you? I'm going pretty hard.
No, because I've seen shit that you quit on projects and the whole nine, you in the whole shit. If I'm going to do this, Noble, you cannot quit. Because if you quit, I'm going to get upset. Because I
Right now,
wasted time.
take a peek at my website,
I'll look at it later.
man.
I'll look
What
at
do
it
you-
later. But you cannot quit. Out of
I
your
don't have
words,
a
say
reason.
that you're not going to quit.
I won't quit because I enjoy Minecraft, and if we can plan this, because it needs to be like also long supported. I don't know if like Pixelmon
Yeah,
like
that's the
you
main
know
issue with or what we've done in the past with
like
the
Geyser,
Minecraft
you know,
yeah,
like we really need to plan it
the
out
support. Yeah.
before we do it. We should not just hop on it. But
Okay.
if it's well planned and like we can crunch some like theoreticals and it seems like a green light on all of our end, I would not quit. I won't quit. It would benefit. I would enjoy doing it. So like there's no I think the only times me and you have butt heads like when we're like purposely but I'm being a dick. Yeah, it's a really sad guy.
I'm just saying, okay? I just want to make that clear. If I'm gonna
Or are
do
you
this
talking about like
pod,
how like
if
are you
I'm gonna
talking about
do
like
this,
how
no,
art went?
if I'm gonna do this Minecraft server shit, and I'm gonna do this stream podcast with you, you cannot quit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember the arc shit when Nos got real pissed. Yeah, I mean, you have to give him a break though on that cuz he was literally doing all the damn work to get everybody their shit that
No,
they
I'm
paid
not even
for.
talking about that. I'm just talking
Uh,
about just after all that he's done projects and he's quit on them. Okay.
yeah.
And the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that I totally forgot about. I'm not
Oh yeah,
talking about that.
I get. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. No, I see what you're saying. Here's your reassurance, right?
I'm so
But
now
hear me out. Hear me out. I didn't. I want to re-say I won't quit because I didn't comprehend what you said. But
okay.
I do, and I have better.
Okay. So this
I
podcast
won't
we're
quit
doing is
because hold
gonna
on.
be
Let me explain
insurance.
it. Yeah, pretty much because it will be in my head scheduled, not necessarily to you, but to me. That is what we call a schedule.
Okay,
Right.
cool, fine.
To you, Nos, we're just agreeing to a time to like do something. If it falls through,
To
as long
me,
as like
I'm
if
telling
people know like
everybody
what's
else,
going up, yeah.
hey, I'm busy. that day I got a podcast. I'm sorry. I know it's
Yeah.
dumb, but
And
like,
I know shit comes up last minute, and there's more important shit to do.
unless it's like my kids, it's like, hey,
Well,
your kids need to see you Thursday, and I'm like, oh well, hey guys, I gotta cancel. I hope both
well,
of you
that's
guys can attend and stuff
understandable.
for it.
That I don't have.
Right.
It's your podcast. This is your shit. Okay, this is all you. This is your shit. I'm
No, I'm
not a
saying
part
this
of
would
it.
be us.
I
No,
yes,
if,
but
if
at
you're
the
if
end
you're
of the
going to
day,
You're talking. Remember, Nos, how we talked about like splitting the Minecraft server 3 ways?
yeah,
This is kind of what it's about.
okay.
oh yeah, because this would be benefiting you. So why would you not want to be a part of it?
No, I do want to be. I was talking about the podcast where that's
The
your shit.
podcast is literally just a title, a name, and audio.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Okay.
Nos is gonna do his NOScast the way he wants. I know you're really excited about like we have other channels and this can be done. We
where's
don't have to.
NOScast?
Huh?
Huh?
Where's NOScast come up? We're not even talking about that.
I know, but not like the podcast stuff. Like I think Nos is still confused on like when he thinks the podcast, he's automatically. I'm assuming he's automatically like
We
linking
already
it
got
to
over them.
his NOScast.
Were we going back to the name thing?
What?
I don't know. Um,
NOS.
move on.
All
Just move on.
all I'm saying is like if we go on Minecraft, we can have a studio for NOScast, we can have a studio for yours. And
Yeah.
call it
Well, you two different. I thought we were making a new studio. Just like why does it have? Sure.
Why do we even have to make a studio?
because
That was like the
we did
idea,
that
right?
for
Like the Blaze in
well
the Maze
that's what
studio. You
me
brought up because
Right.
based
Yeah.
upon the conversation in text, you brought up the Blaze in a Maze map in the Blaze in a Maze studio. So that was a part of it.
plus me and Itchy has already talked about making a studio on Minecraft.
Yeah, and before you even started coming back in talking about doing this, like we were already talking about this
Yeah.
A studio? What do you mean a studio? Like, I'm
Like
confused.
on
like
Minecraft, like a virtual podcast studio. Nos wants to
Yeah.
get back into doing podcast on
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm
Mhm.
gonna steer this. Like,
Yeah,
okay, so
that's already where he's at, and like this was already a conversation before you started coming in. Like you coming in, it's like okay, we can split it 3 ways.
You see what we're saying.
Right,
And then
I,
that's how you advertise the server.
right,
But if you do a NOScast on it, so you
hmm
advertise the server on it, and then
right, and you came in with the same pitch.
exactly. You see what I'm saying?
right, and
So so you have your studio, and we'll have my studio on the same map. You get
There
what I'm saying?
doesn't. Don't worry about the studio. Like the studio is important. The in-game studio where like we do the podcast on the server in a studio where people can visit. That's part of it. That's part of the gimmick.
Exactly. So if
But
I do a podcast, I can record it and people can be involved within the podcast, but it's gonna be recorded, so they can't do you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So when
But
they
like
watch the
it's also just the group Minecraft server.
exactly,
you may have your own little podcast area. Yes,
yes,
May
I
like
don't
I mean
care.
he's putting money in
A
like
studio,
right.
but
exactly.
I'm just gonna do a
So
stream on
exactly,
a set day, starting off at spawn of us
yes,
just
Uh-huh.
playing normal,
Right.
yes,
not a sit
but
down
that's but
necessarily.
but that's just
Right. Right.
so is that just a stream or is that a podcast?
That's
Are
a
you
podcast
okay? So we're
because
gonna
we'll be
do.
talking
So are we doing
about probably
a
not Minecraft.
podcast of us building the studio, or are we just gonna put a bunch of chairs down
Of
in the studio?
literally on the server. We can do a podcast of us building the studios for the podcast. But that's
Exactly.
the podcast. It's just the
Yeah.
podcast is just literally just us three meeting together. That's all the podcast is. That's all it
Mhm.
represents. Meeting together on the server, doing whatever on the server. It can be having a specific sit down and talk as a, hey, we're going to talk about these topics today, or it can be us like, hey,
or it
we're
could
going to
be a
go play
free
some
or it
band.
could be a free ball conversation.
Right. In us running in circles. It doesn't matter. We're on the server. People can run up
Okay.
to us,
We can
talk to us
have a
live.
topic starter. I agree with a topic starter,
Yeah,
and then we can free fall from
right.
there. You get what I'm saying? Just how this is. This is
But
there's
and then
no.
all three of us, I wouldn't say like do a separate account or anything. Just you stream on your NOS channel,
Mhm.
your is it pink or whatever,
Yes, yes, I do.
and
For this
have it
year, and for another
parentheses
couple half a year.
Oh my god.
and just say you're partaking, like mention in the big title is as close to the topic as you can. Keep your main thing, whatever, don't care. But as close to that as you can, partaking in whatever we name the podcast. Just that day that we're all doing that quote unquote podcast, and we're all three going to have like a similar setup. So it'll be like Noble. I don't know what I'm titling shit, but I'll be like podcast name Thursdays, #Thursdays, or something like that. And then if anybody wants, and then all three of our audio will be included, right? So like if anybody wants to see any perspectives, they can just go to any account themselves for the podcast that day. It doesn't have to be video edited. Doesn't have to be glamorated. Doesn't have to be uploaded or whatever. It's just streamed together. That's it.
Okay. Alrighty.
And if you want to do like a NOScast thing, we can build a studio on the server.
I think we all agree. We can agree with this. But remember, like Nos is basically saying he's not going to be able to guarantee him do it every single week. And him bringing up like Nos, you bringing that to give. I mean, you have to also think the frequency of you getting on a server would be kind of an equivalent to that, right?
Wait, explain that again because you cut out when you were talking. Explain that again.
Giving up the chronic giver upperitis. Like if you walking away, like not doing, like not considering the frequency of which you come to these streams, um, would be the same thing as like the chronic giver upperness that you're claiming
Yeah,
on. No.
yeah.
Okay, so okay,
Yeah, now you're right. Isn't that like a little like backwards?
okay. So I never said I was gonna give up on it. I was saying
Right. I'm just saying,
I
just consider, like, we can all agree, like, you're right. You don't have to come to every single one, right? None of us have to come to every. I mean, obviously, one of us is going to take the lead. That's usually how it goes. It doesn't, like, in most organizations, like, you might start out one way, but usually in at least individual products, somebody takes the lead.
okay. So like I agreed to it. I agreed.
Yeah,
I never said I was gonna give up. I agreed to it. I just
you just got to consider like the frequency. Like,
exactly. Yeah,
you don't
I'm
have to come every week, but if
Well, if
like
you
you're like
perception
it's
of
been
that,
half a
you
year,
know,
you'd be like, I haven't done this in a
that's
long time.
more than
I
no
mean, if you're
like
putting in the money to keep it up, like you're still a part of it. You're free to join at any time.
well
Like,
exactly. That's what I'm
right.
saying. Like I'm saying like okay, how do I explain this in a way? Okay, so you have your
Just a
shift.
reminder. We're not trying
Okay.
to be like we're not trying to like
No, no,
get
no.
heated
I
here.
understand that.
So, like, but continue. Yeah.
So Noble, you have your shift. I have my shift. Okay.
I need to start. I mean,
Exactly. So like sometimes shit doesn't add up. Like add up as in like me coming to the stream. if I miss a week, cool. If I miss 2 weeks, at least if I come 2 weeks out of that month, I should be fine. You get what I'm saying?
I think that
Okay.
sounds just fine. I think that sounds
What
perfect.
you
If I at least come two
want to do?
weeks out of that month,
Right. If it's a weekly thing and like you're coming in like 50% of the time, like in this scenario, I think that's perfectly fine.
now if I
That
like
is
let's say if I do
bare
miss a month
minimum.
for some reason, I have some explaining to do.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? I do have some explaining to do, and I should have a proper reasons of why I didn't come in for that whole month. But like,
Right.
I would say I would at least be there 2 weeks out of that month. That's at least half of the month. I'm there
Hmm.
and whatnot. You get what I'm saying?
I would say I'd like. Okay. Here's realistic, right? I would
Yeah.
like to aim for 4, preferably. I'd like to do that, right? Knowing me, that's not going to happen for me even. Okay, I'm going to have to like probably
For you,
realistically, I'd
for
be
for you missing it at least 1 week out of that month.
probably it'd be
Okay.
3 weeks out of three times out of a month. If you could also do 3 times out of a month, that would be what I would consider perfect. Not 4 times, like you can skip. You have a 1 week to skip. Try to plan for it. Like just do your best to attend, and then
Exactly.
like shit hits the fan. You're not there for 2 weeks. And then you're just like, hey, shit hit the fan. Then we're like, cool, it really doesn't affect the podcast. We're still here 50% of the time with the bare minimum. But we plan
Hmm.
for that because
Uh-huh.
you're actively trying to meet that
Yeah.
3 or 4 week marker. But we're not going to get mad if you don't, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Like, aim for 4 times a week, 2 times a
4 times
week,
a
bare
week.
minimum. Yeah, because
I
it's
would
How
not
many
going to
times
happen.
a
I
week
would
are we streaming?
Oh, no, not 4 times. What I'm talking
Four
months.
times a week.
Months.
God damn. Bro. 4 times a
4 times a
month.
month. Yeah. Aim for 4 times a month. We know that's not achievable, but as long as we aim for it, we should get more than the bare minimum, which the bare minimum we should set as a baseline is 2.
Okay. So now help
Does
me
that
help.
start to make sense at all?
Yes. Sure. Help me help you. All right. Why a schedule? Explain the schedule, because I don't understand the schedule. I don't like working on a schedule. So
I think it's
explain me
just the consistency.
your
It's a
process on this.
goal. It's not a
Okay,
schedule.
it's a
It's a
goal.
goal.
But okay, the reason why I'm trying to understand, because my channel doesn't run off a podcast. Okay, my channel just runs off of whatever the fuck I want to upload on this fucking channel. That's why
Right.
I want to do my podcast once a month.
Just all
Since
channels
doesn't.
should.
Okay.
No, a podcast shouldn't be generalized. I mean, yes, but no.
Unless you're Joe Rogan,
Your
but like.
channel, you should upload whatever you want.
Exactly.
A
That
podcast should keep a theme of some sort, bare minimum. That's a podcast.
a title should be a theme.
No,
That's what. Yeah,
no.
I've brought the yeah. Like the title should be consistent and like tell you what the show is about.
Okay, so how
Like
would
give you an idea.
okay, so how would your
Like
title
like
be?
you're changing. Like we don't need to go back. We've already talked that. Like yeah, if you did something other, like I don't think any consideration of you changing anything of what you have at all. That's not happening. You're gonna have what you want. But like what he's trying to go back into is get you to consider like making a new show, if you want to think about it like that, a new type of a new named stream of a
Uh-huh.
different stream, not of
Yeah,
anything you're already doing.
yeah. I hear what you're saying.
I'm confused, but
What he's saying is
Bridge the gap.
pink
I'm
or
bridging the
pink
gap.
or
You don't need to understand my.
yeah,
pink or brown.
it just
Pink
sounds so weird.
pink or brown is my
Uh
shit.
huh.
Whatever your podcast is called is our shit. And when the title is on there, that is what I'm doing is our shit. If I'm doing pink
Right.
or
Right, and
brown,
it may or may
How
not
did,
be on
how did you make
Nobles.
that make sense to him? That made no sense to me, but he just repeated it to me clear as day.
So the title of your podcast, I'll put on my shit,
So hold on,
so the
hold on,
viewers would
hold on.
know.
Itchy,
Yeah.
did you just see that?
I mean, it's just called organic prompt engineering.
Jesus Christ! I wanted to have a stroke.
You wanted to have a
Back to you, no.
stroke.
Yeah, because he just told you exactly what I was telling you the whole time, and somehow it clicked. So continue.
Okay, so whatever your podcast is called, whatever you settle on, if it's Blazing a Maze or
Bars.
whatever the fuck, if I title it on a stream, the viewers would know, okay, so that's what I'm doing on this stream. If they see pink or
Right.
brown, then they know it's my shit and whatever I'm doing on that channel.
I
You get
guess
what I'm
you
saying?
could do it that way. I was trying to make it more on your end without you having to do anything.
But if I
So you
did,
title
That's literally him not doing anything.
the thing is, like, the title is already long now, and I would have to make the title even longer with doing like quotation marks and putting the
He's
podcast.
So hold
literally
on.
that's literally him.
Let me
If he
make
does
sure
it
I'm
that way, he literally
understanding.
doesn't do anything different.
Let me make sure I'm understanding this, right? Nos,
Yeah.
you're going to show up on this Minecraft server, right? You're going to log in. Mm-hmm. You're going to get with us in a Discord call, right?
Yeah.
Then you're going to get ready to stream, right?
Yeah.
And you're just going to title it. What are you going to title? I want to know.
It's
I
gonna
want to
be
hear.
titled whatever his streams are already titled, unless he
Maybe.
makes a new show for it.
Yeah, unless I make a new show for, I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you mean
gonna
a
be
new
one or
show?
the other.
I have, but like, it's
Is it like
whatever the
preset?
podcast title is. So if it's Blaze in a Maze, I'm gonna call it Blaze in a Maze. Hashtag
Right.
the
I'm just
number
Okay.
confused.
one.
Okay, hold
What is
on.
this?
Hold on. Hold on.
Let's hold on.
When you go to stream on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Um,
So
this is
I
the part where I
stream
get
from
confused.
OBS. Okay, I stream from OBS. I
Okay.
don't stream from YouTube. The OBS connects to YouTube, and the stream is coming from OBS.
Okay.
So
Right.
what you do is you connect your Twitch or channel to OBS, and then it will say manage stream. So you hit manage
Oh, so you
stream.
have like a hold on.
Yes.
So you have like a kind of like a workflow type thing, like it's like a setup, kind of like a
So you do manage
Exactly.
stream,
okay
and you put the
You
title
can have different presets and everything.
template.
exactly.
It's a template, a stream template. So
Yeah.
you're telling him to make a different stream template.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
I
like
don't
get
have to make a different
the different
stream
show
template. All
names.
I gotta do is
No,
retitle the
yeah,
stream.
of
That's
course,
it.
right? Just yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, okay, yeah.
If
That's
I
all I was
do it
saying the
that
whole
way.
time.
If I do it that way.
Right, right. That's all I was saying the whole time. I was just making sure, like we were on the same page. That's why I wanted to walk through that real quick. Like
Now,
what you guys are actually
I
talking
don't
about.
know
Step
if I
by
want
step.
to do it in a short format or a horizontal format. That's the only one
It
I
would be
don't know.
great if you could do both at the same time, which I know in fact is possible. It's just default OBS. It's a little bit difficult. There's plugins for it, paid for. I know it's possible. It's OBS is programmed in Python. If anybody's interested, the plugins for it at least are Python.
But I don't know code. You know code.
Hmm.
I don't. I wouldn't even know where to
Well,
start, how to program nothing.
I play with Python, so because my Anaconda don't.
Well, if you figure out a way to make multi-stream possible and not bullshit, then give me that shit. But other than that, I'm not doing it.
$50,000.
Hell
I have it too small.
no. Hell no. That is a no-go, bucko. That is a
That's exactly what I was basically saying in my terms. Give me $50,000 and I'll get it done.
2,000 is a
But that's
lot
how
of money,
uninterested I
bro.
am.
Like, holy shit. 2,000 is a lot of money. I don't have $2,000.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. I don't know. I haven't checked my account in a while. At least this month.
Okay. Now that we understand how the dynamic would work.
Uh-huh.
What days? What days are we free at night?
So
I'll start
I I don't work
Friday, Saturday.
Thursdays. I don't work Thursdays and Fridays. Okay. Now the times I
Fridays
do
is the
work
perfect day.
fluctuates. Okay. Sometimes I work 7 to 4. Some days I work 11 to 8. It really just depends on the schedule.
This whole show can move along with our schedules. There's gonna be moments in time where our schedules are not gonna line up and things are gonna be rough for the show. We all have lives outside of this, right? This is all like a side hustle. We shouldn't stress too much about it. But again, like we want to try to like maintain something.
Find a median area that we can kind of like aim for ish day walking right
But
now. So that
Thursdays or
way,
Friday would be great. If it was Thursday or Friday, I'm
Which it
alright.
sounds like to me, like where this
I can
aligns is
do
on Fridays.
Thursday. I can do Thursdays or Fridays. I can do
Which-
Thursdays.
Okay, so this perfectly
I
aligns
can't
for the
do
time being.
Thursdays late at night though. So like
Yeah,
say not if you want it to do it at like 6 o'clock your time, that's no go for me. On Thursday we'd have to do it sometime around-ish. Not necessarily 12, but like 2 would be cool, 4 would be pushing it.
6 o'clock
Your
your
time.
time.
for your time.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I had a
6 o'clock
conversation
I'm
with
PM.
Nos.
fine
If
with
we
6 o'clock. I'm fine.
Yeah, if we when we talking about time, if we don't specify his time and then just assume it's our time.
Yeah, okay. But like so it's no later than 4 o'clock your time on Thursday. Fridays I can do any whatever. Doesn't matter. As long I mean, don't make it like 8 o'clock your time because then it's 10 o'clock my time. I'm busy.
Hell
So
no.
like that'd be you'd have a
That
zombie
would be
is
terrible.
you know.
That
But
would be
like if
terrible.
we I mean starting, like if we're in the middle of it at o'clock, that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do get tired and I do work very early. I work at 5 a.m.
Holy fucking A, bro. Like
Wake up
I
at 4 a.m.
start I start work at 7 a.m. So
But
not
Thursdays,
not this Saturday Sunday though. I start work at 11 o'clock this Saturday Sunday, so I get to stay up a little bit.
Thursdays before because you're 2 hours behind us, right? Or are you 3?
Three.
Three, yeah, behind.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. He's 3 hours behind us. And I wouldn't want to start on a Thursday no later than 7 minute time. So I guess Thursdays, no later than 4.
Well, on his, it depends because he does like to go out on his weekends. So like, we don't want to like completely block up the weekend and like make both days open and make it like
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, he can plan, he can be like, we can,
Mhm,
at the beginning of the week, try to, like, be like, oh, Thursday or Friday, which should
mhm,
be, and then more solidify as it gets closer.
right.
Yet again, it's just a general. But I'm saying, like, absolutely no later for his time on the
Right.
Thursday.
And again, like this is open to like, you want to try to do better than like 50% of the time, like, 2 out of 4 weeks. But like 2 out of 4 weeks is fine.
That's why we have 2 days optional days.
Hmm.
Like if we don't want to do one day, if we still want to complete that week, we can do a different day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Right.
basically what we're on, like we're all trying to do this together. We're all pitching in for the Minecraft server. This will give us all incentive to work on the Minecraft. Like maybe like I mean Nos, like you want it for your community. You have the Minecraft tab on the Discord. We need to bring the Minecraft server back. Anyway, you've talked about
Yeah.
and like all three of us working on it together. And this is in a disjointed way. The way like
The
it's not relying on your channel. Noble's going to eventually be starting his streams and like if he wants to like run the the podcast at question, not your podcast. But like this could also be ran on your channel, which is already monetized,
Yeah.
and like
The only thing it's not a problem with me, okay? It's not a
mhm.
problem with me. The only problem with this whole entire shit is when the console players come in, they get very confused of how to do certain shit because of we make a server and they can't get onto it because they gotta do certain shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only.
Do you
It's
think?
not a
Do
problem
you
with
think?
me, but it's a problem with them.
I think you need to update the text in the scroller. There needs to be an update for you for that scroller anyway, so I need to get on that. But
What
update the
scroller?
text, like the one that
Oh
says yeah.
yeah.
So update the text and run that because like if it's not running, it's only going to show the one image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I've been needing to fix that. I haven't fixed it yet.
that's no problem. I need to update it for you. But yeah, just if you were to run that and like we get the Minecraft server up, like maybe like put little advertisements on there. Maybe say sorry console players, this is a PC only experience if that's the case. Maybe when we get the stuff up, we put reminders that hey, if you don't know how to get on, we have a video of how to get on for console players when we do get the cross-platform support. Or if I don't know if we're gonna, because like we have to decide what we're gonna support. Because the more stuff we try to support, the more fragile it'll be.
Well,
I
okay.
do say
So, but that's the thing though. Are we doing it on Java or are we doing it on Bedrock?
100% has to be Java.
Okay.
If we
So
want,
here's the thing on that. If it's Java, that cuts out the whole console player base. Most
no,
Doesn't
of
it doesn't.
most of the people that support me are on console. They're not on Java.
right, but it doesn't completely knock out console plays because there's mods that you bridge the gap
Exactly.
that
But
do the
once
translation layer for
but once
yeah.
Bedrock updates, that shit's gonna
It does
break.
fall apart.
Exactly. Unless we know how to do that shit
Like
ourselves, which we don't.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So we start on Bedrock, we won't have that confusion. But we start on Java, then there's gonna be a lot of confusion on the console
well,
player side. You get what I'm saying?
do you want to have a Bedrock server?
I'm thinking about my supporters. I'd rather have Java, but if I can have
Because
my
here's the thing, right? If we do this right and we have the proper setup, then like we should be able to easily provide both servers.
Bedrock and Java.
Yeah. But remember the way like we have the bedrock like with that we you have to go through the pain of like I
Exactly,
think it'd
that's what
be
I'm saying.
yeah
You cut
of
that
telling
pain
people how to do
out.
it.
No, but
You know, once
prob-
you make the video one time, you cut the pain out.
oh well, shit. That's a whole nother debacle
Have
making
you
a
guys
video and
played
shit.
console
Uh,
Minecraft in a minute?
In a minute, the last Minecraft I played was actually Bedrock.
Let me hold on. Let me load up my console. I'm pretty sure you can just straight up connect the IPs now.
Can you? I
Like
don't know about
90.
console. Yeah, I play
yeah,
on Bedrock on PC, so
yeah.
like that's complete.
That's I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's
How is it?
completely different.
Can you just directly connect the IPs now? That's if you
Yeah, I'm
can.
pretty sure.
I don't think
Perfecto.
so. I don't think so.
When's the last time you played? Like, I've been
On
playing on
console.
PC. Yeah, I've been playing on PC. So
I literally just
yeah.
loaded up console the other day because I was trying to play with the girlfriend.
Mhm.
She was gonna
Okay.
play, and I think I saw IP addresses in the main menu, like the friends.
I mean, they might have a more up to date API, like maybe a more consistent API. Because if it stays consistent between updates, then like certain mods don't break. Like some mods you don't have to update between
Oh
certain
well,
updates.
Minecraft needs an update. Look at that.
But
But like usually when they reserialize, if you rely on the serialization of Minecraft, then
okay,
it's
but
going to
what I was
need to update.
saying is if we go on Java, then we have that third party source you have to go through. But if you go on Bedrock, you don't have that shit. You cut all that out. The only
I
thing
could
is getting console
I
players
can
Exactly.
connected to
This is
on
not a
Bedrock.
Java.
problem. This
I
is
can
not a
make an
problem.
auto updater for Geyser,
Yeah, if you
and
go
An
then
through
auto update
Java,
would
you
be
have to
Bedrock
go
perfect.
through
can
Geyser. But if you go through Bedrock, you don't have to go through Geyser.
Hold on, I don't think you understand.
Oh, itchy. Fuck it. I think his phone died. Noble.
Mhm.
I think Itchy's phone died.
What up? You
Usually,
want Bedrock because of your supporters, I get that, but we can still include your community with Java. It's
how
more
though?
geared towards you. How?
But how?
Geyser.
But see, geyser breaks.
Okay. I'll make an auto updater for it so it does not remain broken as long. And I don't have to immediately hop on it. It should fix itself as soon as the geyser team pushes it, which is within probably hours every single time.
Cause I thought geyser takes like what, a week for it to update, or have they gotten better at that shit?
No, the geyser team's huge. The geyser base is huge. They are a supported
Itchy,
platform. They are,
itchy. So they because I thought geyser is like what, a week, like it doesn't update within a week or whatever.
it
Does
only
it?
no, it updates whenever you update it,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you figure it out and how you figure
Yeah.
out how to fix it yourself. But if I
Right.
can make some sort of auto updater that should just basically all it should basically do is pull the geyser Git page or something like that, or somewhere see the
We just
files
got to make
change,
sure we don't overwrite the database or make sure the database tables properly update if they change. Um,
or we have it to where it just notifies us if the database tables change and
so
we
we
need a
should do this in a clean room update setup. So we need to like
right.
basically pull the live to the clean room before we update, like, and then update it.
Oh,
And,
that's
yeah.
Itchy, did your phone die?
it.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I'd be down for smoke testing it, but like, yeah, we could minimize geyser downtime if our goal is a Minecraft server. That would be one of our main priorities, anyways. If we did Java, so like you
Uh-huh.
wouldn't have to really worry about it. It would have downtime,
Yeah.
but it would be negligible.
Over
Like,
time, over enough time.
Yeah,
how much downtime are we talking? Couple
Like
hours?
it would still be like 99%. Like
a
it'd hit the
couple
99% mark, 99.9 something percent.
What, downtime?
uptime,
Yeah.
uptime.
Of uptime.
What
Uptime.
yeah, uptime. Don't confuse them.
Okay.
You almost scared them. It,
99% down.
when there's down itches, let's put it into perspective. If both me and Itchy are actively having this as a weekly task up front ish, and it breaks. Hopefully we'll be notified within. Anyways, it should
Either
only break
either either
when there's
way,
Minecraft.
who'll be notified? Like shit, if it breaks, I'll be notified
Right?
immediately because on Discord. Because they'll be, oh,
We'll
hey, it broke. I can't
we'll
connect
be
to the
on it
server.
within an hour.
Yeah.
Um, the geyser team will probably be on it with no later and have it fixed no later than a day and a half in. How often do big Minecraft updates that change that kind of the connectability happen? Every point, what, like, it's, yeah, every big point. So it was 1 point yada. That's the number that typically breaks geyser. Sometimes the extra point ends do, but those only happen. The third decimal point changes only happen about, on average, I'd say, knowing the game, maybe every week and a half. So there's maybe a geyser downtime. Maybe those are small changes. Typically, doesn't
Uh-huh.
affect much. Normally, geyser can just re-roll itself out. It just needs to update real quick. Maybe like 10 minutes of downtime realistically if everything was perfect and we were on it as it went down or aware of the update upcoming. Downtime could be minimized to probably less than a half an hour. Without knowing, maybe a couple hours. But that should only happen maybe twice a month. So you're looking at a total of maybe 4 to 6 to 8 hours of downtime a month. I don't know how many hours there are in a month, and that's on average because obviously Minecraft can have bigger updates and be down for maybe a couple days, but those are going to be outliers.
Think like what's a couple days to like let's say up to a week at max. What's a week? A week is 1/4 up to like about 1/4 of a month. That's not good. But but it's usually like a day or two. And a day or two to a month is nothing.
2/30th,
Yeah.
1/15th, half of 7.5, a quarter, a 0.25 of 3.75. Negligible. And that's worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, we're sitting at more like 90.
Okay. So
upwards of 95.
My thing, as long as that shit is all worked out, I'm fine. As long as Java and Bedrock are worked together and that geyser shit is fucking finito, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be on Java, to be honest. I don't like being on Bedrock. I'd rather be on Java.
Right, right.
As
And
geyser,
we've had the proof of concept. The only issue we've had in the past is like once the update fails, we're basically rebuilding everything from the ground up, which destroys our momentum.
Exactly. So, as long as you guys can get Geyser to work fine, I'm okay with all this shit. I don't, as long as it works cool. I know there's some fuck ups. There's gonna be some fuck ups. Nothing's perfect. But as long as it's minimal, I don't give a shit. I'd rather be on Java. I just say Bedrock.
Okay, so with saying Bedrock in what do you call it? Bedrock.
I would say we start on Java. We start on Java and then eventually move away.
Yeah.
Or put a Minecraft.
I'm just saying that what we're limiting ourselves to right now, though, 100% is hold on. We have to stay up to date with the newest Minecraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means
it's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
That's a requirement.
Yes.
That means
if you
things will become outdated, right? So if we stay with Bedrock, that means all the
occasionally it does mismatch.
Will become outdated.
Yes.
So we have to be very careful what kind of server we do.
Mm-hmm.
So like we can't do like a Pixelmon server. That's not going to work. It'll quickly become overhead. Unless we did like Java only, 1.18.12 only, never updating.
Right.
Dedication.
Yeah, I don't think we're asking for that at all.
So
I'm confused. Are we keeping up to date with Bedrock, or we're not keeping up to date?
That's a requirement.
We're stating what we can't do, right?
Okay.
Which is a Pixelmon server on a specific server version.
Yes.
So like we can't be like, oh, we're gonna be playing Pixelmon for a year, guys. Come join us. It's not gonna happen because we have to update the game.
Exactly.
Just so we're all aware of that, like, is out of question. I don't care. I'm just like talking out loud for us, brainstorming for us out loud as we walk through this.
Right.
Yeah.
I am so totally stuff that's normally what we'd have to do is something that's flexible. So something that we can kind of create by ourselves, semi-vanilla. So it's lightweight.
I mean, I think what a basic economy system.
Yeah, like
land claim. Yeah, that's exactly like.
There's no IP address on the console. I checked, by the way, but continue.
Yeah. The way you get IP address is through the DNS method, changing the DNS. But yeah, like making a basic townie that we do instead of going for a pre-made thing just to get it done. But like I think what with your tool set now, you can basically get it done as fast as you want and it still be under your your purview. You can guarantee that.
It does cost money. Speed costs money.
Yeah,
It costs money.
yeah,
I'm not. I'm like joking. Like I've been accelerating some things with money, but
yeah.
they're on cooldown right now because of money.
Right.
All right.
But
So,
I can
okay,
get some
are we
things
are
done
we
for sure.
starting on Java first and then
Hmm.
or are we just gonna start on both at the same time?
Oh, we have to start on Java.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And then we put into play the geyser in that setup what he needs to verify the update for geyser, which is going to be kind of hard. It's going to be kind of in question. I think we're going to have to run it and be confident in it. And it's if it fails, it fails
Shit.
for the next update.
Okay.
But
I mean, I would rather. I mean, yeah, I would rather run it live than run it on a smoke test. You know,
exactly.
because
I
if
mean,
it
you kind
works,
of
it
have to,
works.
like you just got to build it and make and verify that the mod loads and does like if you can do some analysis on it, like
Yeah.
you know, can
Because
you
all
sim
I'd be calling is like
what?
a
Okay,
little.
here's what you can do. Right, here's a clean room test that you can do. You can get access to previous versions of Minecraft, in previous versions of Geyser, in previous versions of any of the loaders, um, and what you can probably do is make a mod for that previous version, and then go through the process of updating it.
And see and see
Put
how
in
it
fake
works.
data. Put in fake data into the database.
Yeah.
Or maybe not fake data, maybe you just have me and Nos join on the server so you have real data and just guarantee that that data can move over.
Yeah,
Mm,
basically. That's
that'd
And
be
then
definitely something.
that, that's a verification. That's the clean room verification
yeah, yeah, exactly.
using older
And these
versions.
things wouldn't be thrown up within like a month or two. Just to let you know,
Right.
that'd probably be
Right.
like a 2 month project by itself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
but so like a simple. See, I like it. I like the economy thing. I don't want us to settle on it right the second though.
Well,
Like so,
no.
because like I was thinking maybe because we can have mini games, kind of, so to speak.
Right.
But like,
Right. I don't think a townie because like the basically if we have it like the if we classify the hierarchy where like okay you have the admin of the you have within your mods you create some sort of hierarchy within that within permissions and you could have like the capital and like just like land claimed by the server
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
which is utilized for other things outside of general play which would be the townie.
yeah,
well,
hold,
well,
I see
we
what you're
won't have to
saying,
we
but
won't
like,
have to worry
what
about
I'm
people destroying other people's shit too. Like,
let's not dive into that real quick. Hold on, we're getting
or,
too in depth.
or are you talking because like we've remember when we did the multi like the portals.
Yes, yes, this is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Because
Yeah.
like, I don't think we should. Because like, we could. I was still brainstorming. What I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
we could do. Because I'm talking out loud, so like that's what I'm talking. So let, just give me a second. We could do multiple things to where we have like different game modes: townie,
Exactly. Yeah.
creative, mini games. But the problem there, I think, is people join
No,
in this
no,
field
exactly. But
diversified.
I think that would make it really good. I think that idea is amazing. Um, but it doesn't matter the project. Scope creep, right? Like how much of
No,
a
I agree, but like this is how I think we should twist it.
I agree.
Is
I think in the overall long term, if we, but I don't think this is like at all a concern. Right now, like if we can get the townie right, and
right,
then we eventually just point the main IP over to like the proxy server network,
mm-hmm.
which goes,
right, right. I see what you're saying.
we just
I
work on
see.
one thing at a time, and
Yeah,
then you make the second game mode. Okay, cool, that's functional. Let's start asking the question about the proxy network.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another thing we could do. We could do like a false storyline
Yeah, I like that.
where
What about
we,
this false storyline?
like we create a story before we make the server, right? How the
Mm.
server is going to play out. Like, say we, like, me and you commit heinous war crime. Like, the podcast would be turned into like some sort of like, not documentary, like a fiction novel, so to speak.
Yeah,
Like,
we kind of like, because we're doing the show in the Minecraft medium.
Yeah.
We can kind of like just play Minecraft with each other while we're doing it, and like what happens. We don't necessarily all have to be like buddy like how we usually do when we play Minecraft in a group. Like, okay, let's all like, but we might like backstab each other. Like, it's just Minecraft. We're just having fun in the game.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
part of the yeah,
well,
and
I was more so saying scripted a little bit,
yeah, exactly. It's
like
it's not it's lighthearted.
in the beginning, we all are together or something. Like,
Mhm.
then like a couple months in, like we have a pretend fight.
I mean, don't give up the whole
Immediately.
story right now. But like, this is
No, right?
literally
No,
going.
I'm
This is
just
going
like
public.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nos, clip that out.
What the fuck? I doubt someone's gonna go and listen to this whole shit, but who knows? You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
know.
But like, you get the idea. We can make our
Yeah.
own book, essentially, visual book, visual
Yeah.
audio book.
Like I don't know. People do scripted Minecraft shit all the time. A lot of that shit's scripted.
Like 2v2 or whatever it's called. 2v2t.
Who's 2v2? Who's gonna be the fourth person if it's 2v2?
No, 2b2.
No, that's a server.
2v2.
Oh,
The Minecraft famous
server.
Minecraft server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where people go on and be like, "Oh, this Minecraft server's been here for 8 years. Look at Spawn. King Damien used to run this place, but now he's banned. Today I'm gonna go out to the farthest block of the Nether and look at some other players' stuff that nobody's ever seen.
Well,
Yada
like,
yada, crawls up there,
couldn't-
engages in the other player, big fight scene, like lots of views, big drama. People are coming back because of
couldn't
drama.
you give people jobs too around the
There's plenty of people I can already imagine like doing as guests on our show. Like, in this medium, like NOS's show, I could see bringing on guests for NOS's show. I could see bringing on guests for the like just regular, like even just for the Minecraft server, like known people like that we'd be cool with, like, to talk to, just
Yeah.
that might be interested in the game.
Yeah. Couldn't we give people jobs too, right? Like
Eventually, I mean, don't get
What are you
too
talking
ahead of
about?
yourself.
Yeah,
like,
but don't
give
get to that
people
here.
jobs
I'll
and
answer it real quick.
shit. Have police officers, like actual police officers and whatnot.
That's
That'd be
your
pretty
own
cool.
townspeople.
Yeah,
Like, just
that's
tell them to do it.
yeah.
Role
We
play.
could add that functionality into like the
I mean, we
like,
could, or you
yeah.
could role play.
Role
Yeah,
play,
like,
exactly. Role play.
yeah, yeah.
I'd be
It's
down
gonna-
to do like Minecraft on the server.
It would be like a GTA PR server.
Yeah, I think. You
Play
know what?
role.
What do you think, Evie?
Oh my god.
I think the townie would facilitate RP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But not
So
like,
we-
don't get too caught up in trying to make exactly like a clone. You know what you need? You need land claim. It's the economy sim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, Buckle. Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm not ready to incorporate that in Minecraft just yet.
Yeah.
And that's not even for Minecraft. That's for it.
Like imagine one of the issues you have is like you need a representation of the map, right? You could literally just generate a Minecraft map and like take that map data and like study it, right? Or like have something, like have chat study it, and like, I don't know if that's even allowed. You should check the license. But like,
why would that not be allowed?
I don't know. I don't know if it's allowed.
He's getting off topic. But okay. Okay, so we have a scope. We have a scope, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Minecraft economy. Thursdays or Fridays ish.
Yes.
Hopefully 4 times a week. that's just me speaking out loud. It's not going to happen. We all know that. But like, that's the dream, right? We all agree that's the dream.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're all.
Hold on, my shit.
I think we have a solid
yeah.
thing. I could agree to start doing some more scope research. Like, I mean, there's not really much scope research to know. Like, if we're going to be running towny, economy type shit, it'll need world edit.
Mm-hmm.
I think all
Well, we're
three of
gonna need
us.
world edit to build this. I mean, we're not gonna build the studio. But if this was on Bedrock, there's already basically like hand built-in world edit stuff. But there is world edit. There is a lot of plugins for Bedrock, by the way.
Java's world edit is a lot better.
It is. It is a lot better. It is a lot better.
But we'll need world edit.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get to the point of is we won't need something super heavy. I don't think we want to run this locally on any of our machines because we want as much uptime as possible.
Right.
So we'd all three need to pitch in. I would say if we're all three gonna spend our own money together, we should all three do some quick research individually together at the same time, maybe, so that way it's kind of forced.
I've seen stuff cheaper than what I've used, but like I wouldn't go really because like they're basically offering the same thing. If the size is the matter.
Right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Listen, before we think of that at all, I already said the requirements are going to be pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about requirements. Think of medium requirements because you want headspace.
Right.
If we're going to make this for long, medium, not like 2,000 players medium, but like maybe 200 medium would be a nice headroom.
I was gonna say 200 sounds cool.
Yeah, 200 players would be nice headroom type.
That's 200
that
players
would be
is a
my
lot
only.
of players. Like that's a lot of players.
Not really, because like you can honestly just go into the config and change it to whatever you want. But like their recommendations at one time, playing on a server, 50 players, but with like a max cap of 200. That's just the scope we're looking at of like traffic usage, like to give us enough headroom. We don't want only 2 to 10 players. Will get bogged down with the plugin. 20 to 40 like players, that's probably enough to do what we need to do realistically.
Yeah.
Headroom
because like this should be scalable.
going above that 40 players, so like realistically 80 would be nice, but I just feel like that's a weird number. 100 would be a good start, a really good start, but like probably like 6 months in or something, we're gonna probably want to be sitting close to like 200 players.
What if
is
by
our
6
median.
months we're not even at 200? We're still like 10, 20.
Then
that's just goals, right? Like when you're looking at projections and like it's all imaginary. You have to look at right now we have no numbers to go off of. So this is just hopes and dreams. When we start getting actual like seeing where we're at, like we're like your concern is that we're not going to come anywhere near that metric.
Numbers are just supposed to show a pattern. They're not supposed to actually represent data. But well, basically what I'm saying is like for cheap $1 a month servers that host a couple people, and that's what it kind of like boasts and aims towards. Those should not be what we're looking at.
Right.
Stuff that's high pixel, it says you're trying to like support like 18 different servers. You need your own domain, local host, GPU, dedicated 2,000 gigahertz, yada yada yada. $200 a month, not at all what we need. I'm thinking $20 to $40 a month is more than enough headroom. I'm thinking $20 on the low range is pretty good. $40 on the high range.
I think we should consider this in a scalable nature. We should not be jumping in to this with with that in mind. I agree. It should be scaled
Itchy
because
does servers for $5 a month. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right, and the price will scale if the price goes up, but like it has to be about the scalability of it,
we
Right.
should
right?
start
You
small
don't
and
you don't
work our way.
start where you want to be because then you're just gonna be wasting a lot of money.
Exactly. You start small and then work your way up. So like 20
Mhm.
players instead of 200 players. You know what I mean?
No, that's what
You
okay.
see, so
Yeah,
a 20-player
yeah.
server is more manageable than a 200-player server. You know what I'm
A
saying?
20-player server is about that $20.
Well, Itchy can
Right.
get it for $5.
Well, it's a my server is a shared server. If I was to go fully dedicated, it would run better, even if I had it at the
Yeah,
same spec.
a server would not host 20 people at the same time.
Are you sure?
Running like heavy world edit commands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And we don't want that to be a bug.
I don't know.
I thought, bro, I don't know.
I know the
I'm
pies had issue. I know the individual like equipment, and I know you're concerned about the downtime, right?
You need heavy
There's
GPU
Mhm.
usage, really.
GPU.
Like a dedicated. No, not GPU, CPU.
Okay. Yeah.
Minecraft's not a GPU game.
Yeah. I know. But I said that because that's what I heard.
Yeah, so the Pi is outmatched. It works for very small stuff, but like
Mhm.
if we're going to
Yeah.
scale, Pi cannot scale.
That's not what I'm arguing. But
I
basically,
I don't
right?
know.
If
Like,
we do this in like let's say a Docker container, we can start super fucking tiny.
well, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then
Start
The Docker container can freely move between servers easily.
yes.
hmm Uh, because once you make the Docker container, you can just like pull the package and redeploy it elsewhere.
Yes.
I'm not trying to start out cheap. Like I'm not worried about
I understand.
Well,
like
This is
starting off
this is a negotiation. Um,
starting off cheap sounds like the way to go. I'm not trying to spend big money and it doesn't go through. You know what I'm saying?
$20 a month split 3 ways is what
it's not bad. 20 bucks three
20,
ways.
20 bucks I'm spending $20 a month or
No,
20
it's split 3 ways.
Okay, that's what? That's six
like
six bucks?
It's like, yeah, it's like
650.
it's like 667.
Okay, so let's
But that's actually rounded up. So like really only one of us needs to be paying that. And then the rest of us are paying 666.
$6
For
and
easy
66 cents.
for all of us.
Or what
Yeah,
about we just spend $6?
Well, then
then
that's not going to cover it.
we'd have to
We
find an
we could all pay $7, and then every couple months we get a month for free.
I'm okay with that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like $20 would give us plenty of headroom to start.
Yeah.
$5,
Yeah.
we would be kind of restricted on what we can add and do with it.
Yeah.
Even in
No,
our
I kind of like I don't know. I feel like you want like you're saying restricted, but like that doesn't really mesh
like we're
with
going to be
reality.
running with lag, lots of lag, and like
Well,
stuff just not working.
that's
Like those.
Minecraft in general, though. Minecraft
Not,
is laggy.
not,
But
no. That's because
I'm saying like I'm not trying to spend big baller money, and this doesn't.
It's
seven
not big
dollars
baller
is
money.
all
Like
money.
if we're splitting it 3 ways, it's not like big baller money.
No, it's not big baller money. But I'm not trying to spend $20 a month.
Okay, you're
I
not.
mean, You know what I mean? Like each of us spend 20. That's $60 a month for a server. You
Right?
know what
Why
I
would
mean?
we need that? That's like a $2,000 or that's like a 2,000 player server.
Yeah, we don't need that. We just need 20-player server right now,
Right? So we just split
and work
the
our way up.
$20. Right.
If the demand gets become more where we need more players,
So
then
here's how we can do the
Okay,
transition.
hold
The
on.
transition.
I know what you're saying though. All I was saying when we're saying like between these amounts is look for a hosting place, a place where we can host this
mm-hmm.
that is scalable, kind of like literally what Itchy was trying to butt in with or to add to earlier. We're looking for scalableness. So
Mm-hmm.
like what I think I was saying is we should be okay with splitting around $20-ish, give or take, a month, but look for something that we can scale up to towards like a $60 range.
I mean,
That
I'd
looks like it
be
would be a good
if let's
big
give a
take guy.
timeline. Let if we were like let's look at it like this, right? If we're doing a $20 a month server, right? Let's if we're gonna be putting something down, let's say we all agree on this and we put in 3 months collectively. So we each put in the full 20 for the first set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's how are we gonna sell that? Because I know right now, like if we all do it, but if we all put in the like we have the time. Are we gonna like is that space gonna be really needed in that time? Is that not necessarily the space because you're talking about a dedicated system, right? Or are you talking about a shared system?
I'm just talking about something that should be good enough to
Because if it's a dedicated system, right? Um,
be more than enough, as long as it's not like a
yeah, a dedicated system will have because when you're on the shared systems, you have CPU clocks and like the cycles in the CPU, and basically it's called time sharing. You're sharing time with other people running their servers on the
right,
same system.
right.
But a dedicated system would basically it's a dedicated server just for you.
And how much is a dedicated server for
It's
monthly?
more. It's more.
Let's
It's more than
let's
$5 a month.
yeah, at our talk. Let's just look at some sites and then provide more. Oh my god, I did pull my headphones out. Let's provide more feedback to each other. Now that we like know,
Yeah.
you know, uh, come on, plug in this stupid thing.
Do
Okay.
you if you're starting to stream, I feel like we're getting to a close here soon.
Yeah,
I
we have
think
a
I
close.
think what we should close this on. Noble's been talking about getting into streaming, and
Yeah.
Nos we did a lot of talking about what Nos should do. Nos, do you have any advice for Noble getting into streaming? If he does, he hasn't fully
Ooh,
made up his
I
mind.
want, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Oh shit. Um, my advice for streaming, like, shit, I really
This
gotta
sounds
think
like a
about this stuff.
scripted.
I
It
have
sounds
to
like a
think this
Nos
You
through.
sound
discussion.
nervous. You
It's a
I
sound
have
Nos
to think
forced.
discussion.
this
Be
through.
fluent.
I have to think this
Wiggle,
through. I haven't
wiggle,
like
jiggle.
okay, so like see how I do I'm just myself, you know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
like I'm not the perfect person at streaming, no one is, and I know when I've done streaming as in games, I do neglect the chat sometimes, periodically, because it's
To me,
hard
it
to
looks like
keep an
you
eye
read it
on.
pretty great.
It's hard to keep an eye on chat and play the game at the same
Unless you're
time.
like in
It's
a shooting game,
well, yeah,
like then
but if I'm playing Minecraft,
you,
it's easy. It's not like I can't neglect the chat because it's easy to go back and forth.
A lot of the
You know what
time
I
when
mean?
you play Minecraft, like you're more so just sitting there looking at Minecraft than playing it a lot of the time.
Well, yeah, well, it's my server, and I like to fly and
Yeah,
shit. Okay, fuck
yeah.
you. But at the same time, like how I got my jump and like try to get my shit out there is I just advertised. That's all I did. Is I went on fucking Among Us and advertised every time I got a chance. I annoyed the fuck out of people. I was
Yeah,
that annoying
he was on a
motherfucker.
grind.
I was that annoying motherfucker. Every time there was someone killed, or we got back into that menu, we were
He
able to
got
chat.
several
I,
bans
I
on
got,
Xbox.
I got fuck. No, not on Xbox. I'm talking about just
No,
Among Us shit.
with the looking for group shit.
Oh yeah, well that too. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
debacle. But like, I got kicked out of servers on Among Us. I got people talk shit to me on Among Us because I kept advertising my channel. But if you're trying to get out there, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep advertising, and to the point where you're annoyed of yourself and you're annoying other people because you're trying to get out there. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to get people to look at your channel, and that's how I got started. And then I got away from Among Us, but I still go back here and there. But I got away from that shit, and now I'm doing other shit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You
Ooh,
just gotta keep advertising. Like that's the main shit is
yeah.
advertising. Upload to Instagram, upload to TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, like, and I mean upload as in like game clips, funny game clips, or whatever. Just upload to that shit. Put your name out there. Do shorts on YouTube. Put your name out there even more. You get what I'm saying? That's my advice on like streaming or like trying to do streaming. It's like just
No, so when are you gonna do your reality show?
I need $2 million to do that.
You need to get the whole setup for it.
Yeah,
Like
I
you need
have
to
to
get
get
all the studio equipment,
exactly because
the lights. You're gonna get the fashion room, and you're gonna have
doing
like the
that
light
shit by
studio light.
myself is not gonna work, man. Like
Yeah,
fuck.
you need to wait until because you brought up like employees. You're like you need to wait
Yeah.
till you can think about that before you could even think about the other things.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I need employees and shit for all
Yeah.
that, which is a long way from now. That's a huge long way from now.
Yeah, I mean it's all a part of the grind. Like this is all like what the side hustle, right? Everybody's got
Exactly.
their own life, but one day hopefully like if we continue this together, we continue working together, we continue making stuff, it'll become something more, right? Um,
Exactly.
just we
That's
can't
the
stress about
hope.
it. We have like we have to be on the grind. We have to maintain what we got, right? But we can't like let it consume us.
Well, that's why I do streaming and I try to do videos because just so I don't because I did my first year of like actually dedication. I was streaming every day. Every day I streamed. Every day. Every day I streamed. Every single motherfucking day. Even after I got monetized, still streamed every day. Still did it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you were
saying?
on that grind. You're like, I could do it. I told you, I was like, the numbers look like you're gonna be able to do it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And it's like, what? You got it. You made
Literally,
it
I was working
a
nights,
couple months ahead
slept
of schedule. Like you
exactly
were,
too.
yeah,
And I was working nights and I slept mostly 8 hours a day
yeah.
every
Like
day.
that was you
And
were
I
on
was,
like a
I,
real bone to the
bro, I
nail to the bone.
streamed 4 hours a day every fucking day. Had no life, not a
Yeah,
single life. And then on my days off, I'll stream even longer. I'll stream 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day.
you there?
Huh? I'm here.
I thought I heard Noble breaking up.
So, like,
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you. So, like, my first, like, actual stream year was, like, a real dedication. Then it fell off after that. Like,
yeah.
2025.
I mean, we just got to keep up with the dedicate. I think like as long as like you have people lifting you up around you, um, like motivation's not always gonna be there. People are not always like, but like if you have a goal and you have people around you that like want to see you succeed, like I know sometimes it's hard to hear, but it's like people like when they try to like, come on, continue this project. Like there's no need to stress about it, but like people are just like, I don't know. I want us to be there for each other to help us like get our projects to where we want them to be. Get
Yeah.
them to where they're what's sustaining us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like that's just I think that's what any creative would want, right?
Well, the whole, like, I think the bottom point, like, the end goal is to, like, be able to do this for a living. Where you don't have
Right.
to work a 9 to 5. You don't have, you're literally
And
just,
that's the thing about stability. That's what the 9 to 5 is
That's
for. It's for stability.
Yeah, that's why we. But yet again, that's why I'm trying to get like you more than what you got now. Like I'm giving like we're trying to come like not giving you specifically, but like that's why I was like trying to like give you my suggestions from what I've seen on your channel on what and how I think you could get like in areas you could improve and then how to help you improve. Well, like that would definitely take work. Would we necessarily put in the work for free? No, but would we put in the work if it benefits all of us? Absolutely.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So
So
like
that's all that's what those Facebook messages were really about.
no, like I just don't like the schedule part. That's it. I'm not a schedule
Which
person.
I think we came up with a good solution. Like,
Yeah.
um,
That's just been my pet peeve of like doing a schedule. Like I'm a
I
roll with
think we just misunderstood. Me and you have different imaginations of the word schedule.
right.
You think it's something way stricter than I think it is.
like the only schedule that I go by is my work schedule because I have to go by it. You know what I mean? But other than that,
I have a
like
sleep schedule that I don't stick to. I would have a work schedule. That's mandatory. That's government mandatory. I have an eat schedule, which is thrown off all the time. I have
you
a,
have an eat schedule. I don't have an eat schedule.
yeah, I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do you?
I
I don't know about
try.
you, but
I
that's a
try to
scheduled.
eat.
Those are scheduled meals.
See, I
Do you miss
Basically,
try.
them?
I try.
Right.
Sometimes I miss
Exactly.
lunch.
Exactly. You
I miss.
try.
I miss
I mean,
lunch sometimes.
every time Nos talks about his meals, he always tells me he always eats his 3 meals.
But I be missing some meals, man. Like today,
Right.
I took a snack. Like I ate a snack today for lunch, but like I didn't get a full course meal and
He's
whatnot.
waiting for the chicken Cordon Bleu for lunch.
Hell no, buddy. Hell
In the blue cheese pizza.
no.
Yeah.
That's
He wants
disgusting.
that filet mignon for breakfast.
Filet
Dude, that black
mignon.
caviar.
Bro, I've never had caviar. I've never had it, so I don't
He
know if it's.
But
he'll you just give him any kind of fish roe and he'll think
see,
it's
I
caviar.
consider those 3 meals a day, just the fact that they exist, that's a schedule. That's a human schedule.
Well, that's
If you miss them, it's not different. That's just the word schedule. That's all I was literally referring to. Was just a
Uh,
goal of time. You try.
it's good. We I think we got our solution. We don't need to continue on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
like
Anyways, guys, happy NOScast.
yeah.
well,
It
this
was
is Nos.
great.
Was Nos. Do your closing.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right,
This is
guys.
the comeback. This is the episode 1
Yeah.
reboot
We-
Noscast.
all right, guys. Wait, do we
Fun.
have anything
Fortnite
else to
Chapter
say?
3
Wait, hold on. Do we have
remake.
anything else to say? Itchy, do you have anything else to say before we leave?
I think we need to hear the outro.
All right, guys. This has been
Fun. I have one more
NOScast.
thing. I have one more thing.
Okay, okay.
Why does Captain Crunch have blueberries in it?
I don't know. Why does Captain Crunch has blueberries in it?
I don't know. I was asking.
All right. So this has been NOScast. Peace out, Girl Scout.